Hello everyone and welcome back to Riven. This is part 3 now, and we just came out of Gen's study out there. We had all the information that we needed. Wrong button there. If I go to my notebook here, we had just gotten the base value and all of the offsets that we need. That's for a puzzle later on. Over here we still have 3 numbers to get, one of which is going to require us to go back to Prison Island. We're not going to do that now, though. For now, we're going to head over to Survey Island. And you know what? We do have to do a fire marble dome over there, so we'll probably head to Prison Island while we're at it. But first, we need a method to get over there. So we're going to boop this button here, and we're going to call out this maglev. There she is. It's going to make its way all the way over. And we'll make our way over to Survey Island. You guys have been enjoying the series so far. What would be interesting is if I could get this done in 5 episodes. And that'll be funny because the number 5 is so prevalent in this game. Riven being known as the 5th age. That's why the V in the middle of the logo is so big. It's meant to also be a 5. It's not missed 5. It's the second missed game, but the number 5 is prevalent throughout the game. Anywho. Once again, as we're about to take the maglev here, I will put out the same warning I have previously about the vehicle transfers from island to island. If you're prone to motion sickness, this is a shorter one, but still, there's going to be kind of a back and forth. So there's that same warning persists. You probably want to avert your eyes if you're prone to getting motion sickness just by watching something like this. But I'll let you know when you're clear to go. So. Go ahead and flip this lever forward and be on our way. And here we are. Those who are averting your eyes, you're clear to look back. What we will have to do in order to... Actually, no, we don't have to do that as of yet. We can go ahead and get up. And we can actually come out this way, because to do what we need to do at the start here, we're going to have to go up this stairway here. And welcome to Survey Island. You see we have one of those giant daggers in the wall here. I think I have an idea for where I want to get my screenshot of the episode, but we'll do that in just a second here. We're in this elevator. We're going to press up. You see there's a panel here. We have to input a combination for it to take us to a certain area. We're going to do that in just a second. But first, go ahead and capture that. That's going to be the thumbnail for this episode. You can see he has not only one of those camera things, so you can tell that he might be watching this, but this is actually a bit of a different camera, and there's another one up high over there. These cameras are different, and we'll see that a little later in the episode. But first, we need to come out here, and we need to take care of this fire marble dome. And while we're at it, we'll head back over to the prison island to grab the number that we're missing. So, over here you see the scope is a little bit broken. So for this one, you kind of have to, actually, I don't even think it matters. Oh, yeah, it does. Okay, so you kind of have to eye the symbol up as it comes. Because the scope is a little bit broken, unfortunately. Not sure what did this, if this is the warp that did this, or just the instability of the age that caused this. Speaking of the warp, there is the warp that just went under us. Alright, once again into the starry expanse we go. And here we are, inside of the starry expanse. We'll come back and grab this fire marble in a moment. But first, I'm going to come over here, and we're going to boop the button. Oh, I was too early on that one. But that should be... I'm not sure if that's all of them. No, because we haven't got the one from Jungle Island yet. Which is directly underneath us there, I believe. That's the only one we haven't got yet. But anyway, not doing that just yet. We need to go to the prison island. No, it's Jungle Island, which we haven't got to yet. Let's see here. We can find it. It's not that one. Ah, it's that one right there. That's Prison Island, I think. Halfway open with a dot in the middle? Yeah, I believe it's this one. I believe it is this one. So now we will go through this one. And on the other side, I will show you where this next number is at. Okay, so I was correct in that assumption. We are, in fact, on Prison Island now. So let's head down. And now that we have the hourglass, we can collect the last numbers. So we're going to head over this way. Whoops, easy there. So we come over here, and now this totem that I mentioned earlier, I think in the first episode, the first time I came over here, we can manipulate this now because we have the magnifying glass. So we'll take this, and we'll flip it this way, and I believe that is a number 2, if I'm not mistaken. Check my notes here. Give me a second. Yeah, that's one that, yeah, so that is 2. That is a Rivenese 2. So I think the order is a little different there. Come back over here. We'll pull this where the 2 daggers are. And if you look at that, it's a little scope. And what we're going to do is we're going to look across. You can see Jungle Island over there. And actually, you can kind of see the Riven symbol from here. Oh no, that's the tram platform, isn't it? Anyway, with this out, if we look into this, there it is, the Riven symbol. So we will add that to our number 2 spot on here. Riven. Perfect. And again, that's just my method for note taking in this game. And now let us head back and get the fire marble for Survey Island. So while editing this video, I noticed that there was about a 5-minute segment of me trying to figure out which walkway was the correct one to get back to Survey Island so we could continue the game. So I'm going to take the liberty of sparing you from that, and we're just going to jump forward to where I figured out where I was on the right one, and we'll collect the fire marble and move on with the rest of the game. Okay, so we're ready for the fire marble now. Took me a while to relocate the right platform. I knew which symbol it was, I just couldn't relocate the platform. So let's get this fire marble, and this will be 4 out of 5. Forward. And boop, fire. There it goes. And away we go. And back to Survey Island. Okay, so with all that out of the way, we've got the 4th fire marble, and we've gotten the number from Prison Island. I figured since I had to go in the Starry Expanse anyway, I would go and get it. This little boat thing that they were using to deal with the work, I think. Anyway, now we'll go and do the puzzle over here. So, what we do is we click on the console, and we press this button. These have been randomized every single time I play this. Yeah, and it's randomized again. So, you see the order of the islands out in front of us here. That is where, that's how we have to put them in order on the actual thing. Now this, you can put this one all the way over here in the corner so it's out of the way. don't know. I don't know. Hold on. If we do this, and we put this one up here. We do this, and we do this. And we do this. Aha. I think we're onto something. Now. Okay, that goes there. You go here. You go there. You go there. And you go in the corner. That should be it. Boom. There we go. Now, basically, this points out which square the fire marbles are in on each island. This code has always been the same. And I have already screenshotted it. But this will also work for the later puzzle. If you press one of these... This is what I kind of liked about this. The little things. If you press the... It shows kind of the form. It takes kind of the form of the island, which I think is pretty cool. Now, on the map that I showed you in the earlier episodes, which I have hung back up, it calls this Survey Island Upper, and then the room we're about to visit is Survey Island Lower. So it's interesting. But yeah, so that's the code. So we're going to come over here. And we're going to go boom, 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 boom. And the elevator is going to take us down to before the beginning. We just went down through the floor, and it's going to take us all the way down and forward. And then down again. And we're going to be taken to this room under the island here. I think it's this side. Nope, I was wrong. And this is where I got most of the colors that you see in my list of screenshots. And I'll show you how I did that. But first, let's just grab one of these. Let's just bring this on down and take a look. And you can see various cameras here. So there's Catherine. Spin this. It doesn't really do anything. Click this button, it switches to a different island. This is the camera on the jungle island. So you ever know if Gen was watching us from here? He could have been, he could not have been, but that's that camera. This is the camera on the backside of Survey Island where we just were. There's the dagger up there, there's all that. The fire marble dome's down there. And we go to this one. Oh, this is Boiler Island. This is up near the study. This is on the roof of the study. At Boiler Island, we took the maglev from there. And then finally, we have the starting zone, which that camera doesn't spin. Wait a minute. I just saw something there. Hold on. I don't think I saw that before. It's the scribe. Oh, it's the guy that took the book from us earlier. He came back to find that I was gone. Oh, he's still under the effects of that blow dart, huh? No. Keep watching that. Keep watching that. I want to keep watching that. I want to see what happens here. I don't usually do this, but I didn't see this before the first time. This is new. And then he walks away. Huh. Interesting. Alright, well, let's send this one back up. I don't think I ever saw that before. And there he is. The clip just kind of restarts. Interesting. And now we're going to bring down the other side, and I'll show you how I got the colors. So each one of these, if you press the symbol that it's on, gives you the color. Now, is that... I want to see if that's the same. Let me see if that's the same as what I have, because that can randomize. It is the same. Okay. So it is the same as it has been. So if we spin this, that one's the missing color. That one we'll do in just a second. It should be red. Yep, that one's yellow. That one's fine. That was what I thought it should be. Well, orange, yellow. Green, yep, that's fine. At least I think that's correct. Hold on. Yep, that's green. That one was blue. That one was yellow, that one was orange, and then whatever the missing one, and then the last one was red. So, let's spin around to face us, and then press this button. It should summon the warp to us. There she is. Or he, I don't know. There it is. Hello, work. Yeah, I'm not sure that's supposed to mean anything, but... Anyway, that's what this is for, this observation chamber of sorts. Let us head back up. Let me go Kerchunk. Hope it takes us up to the... I hope it doesn't go all the way to the top. Up, 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 up. I'm hoping it stops at the main... yeah, it did stop here. Good. That's where I wanted it to stop, because we have to go a different way to move on. So, now... we make our way down. Down, down, down. And we are going to... back down the staircase. We are going to flip the maglev, but not move it, because we need to get through that door right there, and we can only do that by getting off the maglev on the other side. So wait for the door to close. Let me click that, and she'll spin around. But we're not going to take it. Click. We're going to back off and open the door, and we're going to run into the scribe here again in a minute. Not the Rivenese guy, but the actual scribe that we were chasing around. So we're going to open this door. And, oh, no, this is not where we run into her. We run into her in the other hallway. So what we do, we yank this lever here. You see these chains here start to move in a second. You're probably going to wait for the door to shut. There they go. The elevator spins and surfaces. Look at that, gold plated. Once again, the number 5. Now we walk inside, boop the button, door will close, and down we go. I just realized I was slouching forward a little bit, so apologies for that. You're going to have to deal with it. I'll try to get better with that over time, but yeah. And the door opens, and now in this hallway we'll meet the scribe, as I said before. Around this corner. Stops us here. There he is. If we chase after him, we're going to see him in the maglev trying to get the heck out. This maglev, once we get it back here, will take us to the other side of Jungle Island. Here she comes. Same motion sickness warning applies from earlier in the video. If you're onto it, probably shouldn't watch this section just because we're going to do another vehicle transfer. First, we're going to flip. This part is usually okay, but Because all we're doing is turning the camera around. But it's this next part that can get a little, especially on this one. There's a lot of back and forth here, so ooh, a little lag spike while it's changing areas. Okay, so once again, there's two different ways we can go here. And I'm going to go get the fire marble first, so. That's what needs to happen here. And this elevator will also allow us to open that dragon head thing we saw earlier, so we'll call it down to us. Take this lever and put it just in the middle. You can see it's scratched up the side of the thing to all heck there. So we ride the elevator. Okay, so now we flip this down and the mouth opens, and now the two parts of Jungle Island are connected to each other, so we can now traverse the way we're supposed to. That will stay open permanently, thankfully. Flip this up. We'll head to the next thing. Don't know if we're going to get to Ty in this episode. We might. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, so this symbol... Let me just double check. Come on, pause menu. Thank you. The symbol for Jungle Island is... the half-open eye with the vertical sign, which I just actually missed. Yep. There we go. And with that, we'll go back into the starry expanse once more to retrieve the final marble. Alright, back in the starry expanse for what I assume should be the last time before we go rescue Catherine, because we have to use it to get to the... we have to use it to get there. Ooh, I have to go down one more time, actually. Hold on. Down in, because we have to grab the last thing here. A little early on that one. And there we are. Now we're going to go back up and get the fire marble, and then we'll be on our way. Let's come over here, and let's do the soul sequence again. And 1, click, and 2, and 3, and boop, fire. And that'll do its thing. There it goes. And that music that you're hearing is the music that plays when you get all 5. And there would also be an achievement there if this was my first playthrough, but alas, it is not. Alright, I will meet you back on Jungle Island. And here we are, back on Jungle Island once more. What we're going to do is actually backtrack all the way over here, and then we're going to... looks like we have to do this one section at a time, which stinks, but whatever. And we'll click that one more time because we need to go all the way to the bottom, because I need to go back to the tram. There it is. Almost said tram. I mean maglev. I need to go back to the maglev and flip it around so we can go down that other pathway there. So let's hop in here. Again, we're not going to use it. We're only going to flip it because that's all we need to do. It's all we need to do. All we need to do. All we need to do. Okay. We'll back out. You can see the dagger there in the distance on Survey Island. That's pretty cool. There it is there. Giant Rivenese dagger. Alright, so now we take this pathway here. I don't think we're going to run into the scribe here. So we take this pathway, and now this leads us to the vehicle if we wanted to get in there. We have to extend it first, and I think we can just flip the lever. Yeah. Okay. I don't know what drove me to go that way, because we can also come out here and we can call it. Either way. Did I go too far? Okay, I did. I went too far. Okay. So this is the steam vehicle thing. And there's something we got to do here. So what I'm going to do... Actually, I think what I got to do first... I gotta remember if there's a button I'm supposed to press to close the thing. I can't remember. Can't we just move it and do it? Ah, okay. I guess that's what's gonna happen then. What it's gonna do is it's gonna dive down. Now this uses the heater technology that we saw. I actually missed when I was in Gen's laboratory. I actually didn't get the chance to do that. If I end up going over there again, I'll show it to you. But I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think it's going to need to happen. You can see there's the heater, which keeps the water, and then we just go right into the water. And you can see the pressure gauge went straight to the top. Now it should take us to the left. Okay. So what I needed to do... So here's what I needed to do. I'm actually going to move it forward. I'm actually going to move it forward to the next one. And then turn it around and come back because I need to unlock the bridge so I can walk around. Spin it around so it's facing the other direction. We're not going to go back yet. I might be able to pull it off. Let's see. It's going to be close, but I might be able to pull it off. Here, hold on. We're not going to touch that yet. Although we have to put the bridge out first, so it's probably... It's going to be really, really close because we got to go... First, let's go around and hit... Yeah. I'm going to have to go back. Yeah, so what I'm going to have to do... That drops that. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do it. Because what's going to happen, what we got to do... is we got to climb all the way up. I could go hit the other bridge while I'm up here. Yeah, we might as well just focus on that for now. Now, if there's one of these you can click on and knock the door a few times, and you get an achievement for it. I've already gotten it, but you get an achievement for disturbing the piece or what have you. Let's come over here and let's drop this other bridge. Click. Yeah, you thought you could stop me? You thought you could stop me, Rivenese? You thought you could stop? You thought you could stop the great me? Okay. Okay, I think we go back here. I don't think we can get all the way up from here. I think we have to go a different... Yeah, this way. It's still open, surprisingly. do... There's a way to close this, and I have to figure out where it is. Ah, there it is. So that opens that. Let's see if we can get down there fast enough. I'm going to be shocked if we get down there fast enough. I've taken way... I've lollygagged a little bit, so I'm not expecting to be able to make this, but I'll color me shocked. If I'm able to get this somehow, I will be absolutely shocked. This is where I go to get the last number, by the way. This is what I think is the last number. Oh, I just heard it go. Oh, I was so close, too. Oh, I was so close. All right, well, what we do is we go back to this thing. This is the reason I turned it around. Before we do, if we hop up here, this is Gen's little podium that he would speak at to the people. Anyway, when he was doing his like executions or whatever. Yeah, so let's go here. I think we have just enough time left in this episode to grab the last number. All right, with this facing the other way, we should be able to do this and go ka-chunk, and it should just take us right there. Yeah, I didn't do this the last time around, and I had to wait for it to go all the way around the horn. It was stupid. I was an idiot. All right. Now, we can't have the vehicle here for this to work, so we're going to flip it. We have to be able to walk down here without the steam cart here, so we have to move this. Because it stays open for... You saw how long it stayed open after we moved it the last time. So we move it back over here again. Technically, we can go to a lot of the different places, but if we look up, we'll see the thing open up. Perfect. So yeah, we just had to do that to open the thing back up. Once we get this last number, I'll probably end the episode there. So it's possible it doesn't get done in 5. It's possible it gets done in 4. We'll see. All right, so now we quickly run over here, and you can see this ladder on the side here. This wooden ladder. So this takes us down. Luckily, I think once the player is in here, like this, the game is programmed to keep it open. I don't think it would actually close on you, but you can see here this door that's been opened. And we can now walk in here, and you can see the door shut behind me, but we'll be able to get out. We'll be able to get out, don't worry. If we go here, we can get the very last number, which is the number 1. The number 1. And I believe... Yes. We look up here. I forget what that symbol is. Is it a beetle? I think it's a beetle. I think is what it is. I think it's a beetle of sorts. But let's write that down. If we go here, beetle, and actually there is one more number. It's one more symbol. It's the life tree symbol. I might as well go get it. You know what? I'll do that in between episodes. You know what? I can do that in between episodes. Let's come up here and let us... Oh, it just opens on its own. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and get out of here while we can. And with that, I will end the episode here. We are getting very close to the end of the game, I think. Yeah, we got one more number to get, one more symbol to get, and then we can go to tie, which I think we'll do in the next episode. And then we should be able to wrap things up. So that's going to do it for me for now. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. If you're enjoying the series, please remember to keep liking the video, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you haven't noticed, I have a light now. My face is actually illuminated. I picked this up the other day, and it's been very helpful in the last few recordings I've tried to do, but at least my face is illuminated now. Anyway, with that all being said, thanks for watching, guys, again, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Take care.